my coach.
It's my parent.
She...
It's there.
He's...
Stressing me
out!
out!
I am astounded. Do you know what I think? I think every teacher in this school gets together for this little meeting. They probably have, I don't know, coffee and bran muffins at these little get-togethers. Who knows? The agenda goes like this. Item number 1, how to make the students' lives hell. Item number 2, how to make the students' lives hell. Items 3 through 20, you guessed it. How to make the students' lives
hell. What does he want from me? Listen, I play hard. I hustle. I work my ass off every game and every practice. Nobody works harder than me. Oh, sure. I know anyone could just say that. Anybody can fool themselves into thinking they're working hard. But when you got everybody, not just your parents, but everybody tell you how hard they see you work, you kind of get the feeling it's true. Let me tell you why I do work so hard. Because one day, when I asked Coach why wasn't getting as much as playing time as other guys, he said, because you're lazy. I'll tell you what, that actually really got to me. That hurt.
You want to know what really got to me? Last week, right? She says, Josh, I just don't think we have anything in common. What's that supposed to mean, right? So I say, baby, we've got each other in common. And she like shakes her head like when she does when I'm saying I'm all lame, right? She's like, oh. So I see the whole combo isn't going too hot, right? So my motto is, when things are looking glum, whenever possible, call on the Beatles, right? So I did, and I was like, oh, that's not enough? All you need is love. All you need is love. Okay, I thought she was gonna slap me into next week.
I thought they were going to ground me for life, and I didn't even do anything. Okay, I mean, I forgot to pick up my little sister from kindergarten, but she played for blocks for 2 hours. The teacher said so. No, they practically called me a criminal because Mimi played with alphabet blocks for 2 hours. I mean, you should have heard the speech. All the big words, responsibility, loyalty, honesty, sincerity, and every other word ending in T. I can't even think of it right now.
Some people equate the sound of stress to fingernails on a chalkboard. Most chalkboards, however, have been replaced. The sound of a dry erase marker on a whiteboard, that is the sound of stress, or the sound of a pencil scratching on a piece of paper, or the keys of a keyboard clicking and clicking. These are the sounds that produce more homework, more assignments to fill my afternoons and my evenings and my nights with pain. These are the modern day sounds of stress.
Stress has a taste. The coppery taste in your throat after you've been running wind sprint after wind sprint. Of grass in your mouth when you've been doing push-ups for the whole day. From chalk of the lines on the field, of rubber from your mouth guard. But you need one other ingredient to get the exact taste of stress. You need all the rhyme words you want to scream at your coach! But you just don't dare, or you'll sit the bench for the rest of the season.
Stress smells like the perfume that my girlfriend wears. Okay, I don't remember what it's called. But I better find out because Christmas is coming and it's on the list. Anyway, it just drives me crazy whenever I smell it because I know she's around and I love it and I hate it because, dude, where does she put it? On her neck? Behind her ears? She puts it everywhere, dude. I don't know, man. I'm whipped.
Stress is the color of light blue. That's the color my parents made me paint the baseboards, the hallway, the living room, my bedroom. 2 coats or I couldn't go out with my friends last weekend. By the end of the day, I wanted to dump the half-gallon on top of my parents' heads. Not red, not black, light blue. Stress is the disgusting shade of light blue.
he doesn't like my attitude. Do you want to know what my attitude is? My attitude is get the job done. I'm on the field, that's all I'm thinking about. I have the ball in front of me. I have to get to it before the defender does. I try my best just to get that done.
I can never get it all done. I mean, once the teachers have conspired against me, have had their meeting to coordinate the week's scheduled homework torture, there is no humanly possible way that I can get it all done. For example, this is what I had on Wednesday. 2 hours of all-state band practice, 2 hours of English homework, physics for an hour and a half, French for an hour, SAT vocabulary review for an hour, and filling out a scholarship application for 1 hour. That totals, ladies and gentlemen, 8.5 hours of homework. That, to use the vernacular, is nuts.
They're completely insane. I mean, how could they claim to have been young ones and suspect me of the things that they do? I just don't believe it. They could not be young ones and think that it's not impossible to shoplift, do drugs, drink like a fish, have rampant sex, vandalize tombstones, sneak out on school nights, and text 1,000 hours a day. And by the way, maintain great grades and get home by 9 p.m. on a school night. They must think I'm some sort of delinquent or something.
Seriously, whenever she brushes me off, I break out unbelievably, dude. I mean, even though I know it's like a psychological thing and all, right, every time we have a fight, I go home, and I take that old washcloth, and I put it in the water, and I run the water so it's super steaming hot, right? And I take the washcloth, and I put it in the water so it's practically burning, right? And I take the washcloth, and dude, before I even have time to think about it, like when you're trying to turn a big trick on a skateboard, I just slap that thing right on my face. Oh, you don't even know the pain. When I take it off, it's like an instant sunburn, dude. I mean,
do you know
what all this stress is doing to me?
I get these migraine headaches.
I get these terrible nightmares.
I get mega bad acne.
I get the worst menstrual cramps.
I always know they're coming, my headaches. I get these splotches of light in my peripheral vision. You know Fantasia? The old Disney movie, not the woman who won American Idol. Well, it was the only show that my parents would let me watch because it featured classical music, which was supposed to increase brain activity or something. Not American Idol. Fantasia the movie. Anyways, there's this one scene in Fantasia that features these sort of dancing water lilies or mushrooms or some sort of dancing plant. Anyways, the spots remind me of those.
In my dream, I'm in the goal. I've never played goalie in my life, but in the dream, there I am. I can see my teammates way off in the distance, and they're kicking a ball only the ball is huge. Even at distance, it would just be a white speck, but in my dream, I can see it all real clear, even all the black shapes on it. I want to get out there, but my feet are stuck to the ground. I'm telling myself, you're a striker. Why are you playing defense in the goal? You have to get with the team. But I just can't move.
I just don't get it. I spend time with her. I like to spend time with her. Who wouldn't? As long as you're a heterosexual dude. I mean, she's funny, she's gorgeous, she kisses great, and her laugh is like angels laughing. All right, so I'm at her house, right? Her mom tells me that she might as well adopt me, right? I spend time with her in the weekends, during breaks at school. Guess what she says to me? She says, Josh, we just don't spend any time together. What's that supposed to mean? We don't spend any time together? You want to liquefy me and put me in that V bottle? Jeez.
The bloating comes first. Have you ever seen a fish when it's dead, how it lies upside down on its back for a few days? Then its stomach puffs up like a balloon? That's how I feel. Then PMS, for me, if my parents have been hassling me, is like a tornado, a hurricane, a volcano. Think of any natural disaster times 200. So, of course, I'm acting like a complete witch with a capital B because my parents are being complete jerks to me. And when I try to explain to them that it's my period that's giving me attitude problems, my mother gives me this disgusting smile and says, well, that's the curse of womanhood, young lady. Which only makes me want to throw her bowling ball through the china closet.
After the spots
Suddenly the ball starts rolling toward me. It's huge and getting huger.
Yo, it doesn't matter that I scalded my face off the night before. I wake up and there they are.
After the happiness of the bloating and a lovely case of PMS, here comes the cramp.
Right behind my left eye.
Coming right at me.
Sprouting all over my face.
My back and my belly.
Like a jackhammer.
Like a steamroller.
Like a bunch of pregnant fleas.
Like my stomach and my towel. Somebody's twisting and twisting. The
pain.
pain.
The agony.
The terror.
The embarrassment.
Scumbag who even suggests that being a man is in any way harder than being a woman.
So, because of all the stress, I end up having to stay home from school, the door locked, and blinds covering all the windows.
The whole day I can't stop thinking about the nightmare. I mean, even in my classes, I can't stop thinking about it. And my practice.
I call up my girlfriend and tell her I just need to be alone for a while.
I chew on my bedpost until I snap it off.
Which,
Of course.
only makes things worse.
Much worse.
You want to know what else?
So,
So, the guy
Oh my God, you know,
That doesn't take it. It's just that easy. Show me.
It's hard. Because nobody understands how hard it is. That doesn't make sense.
Crazy!
So then and it's not my fault. And then I get the last call. They don't know anything.
I can't take it anymore.
So of course, I'm not looking exactly my best lately, bags under my eyes.
Falling asleep at night, classes.
My face looking like a pizza.
All of my outfits pinching my waist and my thighs.
People telling me all the time,
Cameron,
Alex,
Dude.
Indy.
you
look stressed.
And I'm thinking,
No,
Everybody's got advice. My nutty Aunt Morgan tells me to put sprouted wheat under my pillow at night. Sleep tight.
My therapist says I need to practice meditation.
my friend comes over and lights incense in my room, and of course my father thinks it's weed.
Try a poultice made from rose hips and ginger.
Take
Get a massage.
Become a vegan.
take a long slurp from the toilet.
Sniff peppermint.
Think of a quiet mountain stream.
Eat tofu.
Lick the floor.
Nothing
Worse.
worse. We're
Still
stressed. Stress.
There was
There
one
was
time.
I spent an entire day, 24 hours, sun up to sun up, on in school-related activities. That's how.
Crazy he was about this stupid game. You know what you do outside? You go up and down.
Down from there, young lady, my father was yelling at me, but you know what? I didn't want to get down from that roof. I wanted to.
Hey, she told me, right? Don't go, I don't want to be alone. So I stayed, even though I know my stepmom is going to be like completely.
Seems about how we weren't committed enough. Let me tell you what, in my honest opinion, the team is more dedicated than he is. I can't tell you how many times he showed up to
Late
practice.
for your period, young lady? I could not believe she was actually accusing me of being
Pregnant guinea pig. I had to take care of for my biology lab, and you know, it was 2 in the morning, and she's having contractions, and those are hard to see through the fur, you know. So I'm pacing back and forth, waiting for my science report to have her.
Baby, I've got to go home now. She's like, you don't love me. And I'm like, I do love you. But she's like, you don't really love me. And I'm like, I really, really do.
Love it. Only I
Yeah,
can
you
get
need a break.
A break.
A break.
break.
A break.
Break
from
from
all
all
the
the
stress.
Know what I would do?
A break from all this stress. A break for me would involve sleeping. So much sleeping that I would need a nap from sleeping. Sleeping and eating. No alarm clocks, no
You remember that? I get all the guys on the soccer team together, but we count off 1, 2, 1, 2. Team 1 over here, team 2 over here. We don't have to deal with the stress that comes with picking out captains or maybe not even getting picked. None of that, just that good old kickball. Just us guys kicking the old cream puff red ball around. If you got hit with it, it wouldn't hurt. If you got hit in the head, which wasn't supposed to, but sometimes did, your brain might rattle a little, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, here you are, sitting right first base. Comes rolling toward you. Doesn't matter. He can't even get it bouncing high enough or rolling fast enough to make it hard for you. So, here we go. Perfect setup. 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Nail it! Wow. You make it like a new red sun you're going to put into the sky, and while they're all scrambling to get to the ball, you're just going through the bases. 1, 2, 3. The little red ball trailing after you. No coaches, no adults, no talk of strategy or technique. We wouldn't even care about the score because we were playing. You know, if someone got mad, you know what we do? We tickled them. They got mad about if they were out or not. First of all, it wouldn't matter because we were playing. And second of all, everyone from the field would run in and big pile on them. We'd be laughing our bellies out. God, you just wouldn't care. Just be a nice old game of kickball.
A break. I would go into my bedroom. I would close the door. And I would turn on my mechanized, space-oriented mobiles. I would lie on the floor and would look up and watch them. Spin and spin, the planets, the sun, Jupiter and her moons, the International Space Station, the asteroid belt. I would listen to the motors of the tiny mobiles whirring and whirring. Appreciate their complexity. I would just watch and listen. And I would do that for about an hour. Then I would play with my favorite childhood toy. From under my bed, I would pull out my Lincoln Logs. I would open the box and separate each log, each door, each window, each roof tile, and logistically separate them onto a grid. I would savor the beautiful, beautiful complexity of their snapping together. Then I would take the image so branded in my brain, in my very synapses, for I had recreated that image so many times. I would reproduce that faithfully. Then, after several hours of creating my Lincoln Log masterpiece, the beautiful home I had produced, I would go on my computer, and I would affix a computer-generated sign onto the model. Font size 16, Helvetica bold, Lakeview High School. I would tape it on and I would climb on my computer desk, climb up on that beautiful chair, and entrusting in the laws of physics like a 12-ton meteorite streaking through the atmosphere, correcting destruction, and ready, I would crash. I would feel it collapse. I would hear it crumble. I would be satisfied and I would smile very wide. And then I would go into the kitchen and make myself my favorite childhood snack, vanilla yogurt, Oreo cookies.
A break. Oh, that would be nice. You know, I'd be like, oh, you know what I would do? I'd get right on the phone with my 2 best buds, Joe and Nate, and I'd call them right up and I'd be like, Joe, Nate, dudes, road trip! And they'd be like, whoa, Josh, where we going? And I'd be like, we're hitting the slopes, compadres, grab your boards. And they'd be like, cool. But like, right before they hung up, I'd be like really serious, and I'd be like, dudes, here's the deal. No females. And I can feel their heads shaking when they say, dude. And then like we pile into Nate's suite an occasional evening running 1979 Mazda. Oh my God, we'd be heading for the slopes. Bro, we'd be like only cranking the best of tunes from the legends of true rock and roll, of old true rock and roll, Led Zeppelin, the Guess Who, the Who. See what I did there? And like, and we're like snarfing only the best of foods. You know what I mean? Doritos, Mountain Dew, maybe an occasional Slim Jim. You know? And like, dude, it'd just be heaven on wheels, dude. My buds, my board, and a billion bumps of snow. But listen, newsflash, every time a female would walk by, or board by, or ski by, no, it's banned, you know? That way, like if I wanted to work on like a sick 540, and I wanted to wipe out like 37 times, I could just go for it, and not have some babe say, give it up, it's just a snowboard trick. And, you know, if I wanted to drink a full bottle of Mountain Dew in under 23.5 seconds to beat Joe's previous world record, I could just go for it, you know? And you know what? If I wanted to let out one of my famous gaseous, cheek-rattling expressions of art, I could just do it. Not to say, oops, pardon me. Even once, ever. I wouldn't have to say that. But, you know, like, don't tell my girlfriend I want to do that. Just don't tell her, please.
All I need is
Just
a
a break. One long,
relaxing.
Undisturbed.
happy break.
Impossible.
Eat and sleep all I want? My parents would have a cow.
Who has time to play with Lincoln Logs?
Coach would throw a fit. Nate's monster just blew a head gasket.
It's all the same, north, east, and west.
Just another thing I've messed.
I'm stressed is all.
I'm stressed, stressed, stressed.
I'm stressed.
I'm stressed, I'm stressed, I'm stressed!
Thanks.
I feel better.
Today's episode, Love Sheep.
Bonsoir, aperitifs. This is Pierre. For age 15. Your reservation has been written in the big book. To you, chère madame.
Excuse me.
Bonsoir. Mon Dieu.
A table for two, please.
A table for two?
A quiet corner, if you have one.
Do you have a reservation?
Yes, I do, under Maple.
Maple. Has your other party arrived?
This is my other part.
Is your other party not a major household echelon?
Yes, she is a Maple washing machine.
She is a washing machine. Hello, security. I see your reservation, and as you can see, we are full tonight.
The place is half empty.
A contrary, our place is half full, and as you can see, the whole house of appliances, only people.
This is a Maple washing machine.
Perhaps you would like to sit at the bar? Unless I have not seen you somewhere before.
It is possible.
Must we? La television! The Maple repair cushion?
Yes, I am the Maple Repairman.
Because there's nothing to repair.
Yes, yes.
Because the machine is too.
Yes, that is I. Oh, it's sad. It's so sad.
So, is commercial reality?
It's my heart, you fool, who can repair my aching, breaking heart.
Monsieur?
Merci. Like all things, it all started. It was as a naked, crawling infant I first glanced at it. The great, gleaming machine in my mother's basement, which I mistook for a television. I tried to watch cartoons on it until I was 5, unsuccessfully, of course. But by then, I was hooked.
Young man, you take off those filthy clothes immediately.
Then there was my great, gleaming mother, Flora.
How can you stand there in those filthy, disgusting clothes? Ugh! Oi! Fang! Boy!
Flora's fluoroscopic eyes could read me like a menu.
Coke. Pepsi. Play-Doh. Dipsy Doodles. Dog do. Ugh! Oi! Fang! Boy! Wearing those clothes.
Oh, Mom, I just put these on this morning.
Fabrics, find, filth. Now strip it till you're naked like a little ferret and scrub it till you look like you're mine.
It was a Freudian minefield. Anyways, the Sphinx in our Oedipal basement was my mother's maypole, an old Neptune IT-40. It sat there like a mystical monolith, an ivory soap tower, a block of some latter-day Tower of Babel. Anyways, in our house, the maypole was a god, week after week, generating from my miserable clay the radiant angels that oversaw my childhood. I was a walking magnet for filth, and here was the machine to cleanse a perfect match. And without a dryer to come between us.
Hi, Annie.
Hi, Mabel. Then there was Mabel. Mabel was perfect too, in a flawed human sort of way. She always had a spot of jelly on her blouse. But she was loving, she was tender, and her name sounded like Maypole. You got a spot on that.
It's jelly. So, like, you want to go see a movie or something?
You wanna hop up on the washer and go for a spin?
Manny, why do you always have to make out on your mother's maypole?
Well, like, what's so weird about that?
I mean, the vibrations are kind of nice, but...
The Maypole!
I know, it's like beautiful.
A machine that's faultless and flawless and has none of our stupid human feelings and failings. Don't you get it? The machine is poetry. It's purity, a paragon, perfection, literally cube.
Well, like, do you like me like you like the IT Neptune 40? Aren't you supposed to be the love of my life? You are, Manny, you are.
Gosh, Mabel.
It's time for you to choose. Me or the machine? Earth or Neptune?
Handkerchief? Mabel, come back!
Would you like a handkerchief?
Excuse me?
Handkerchief, it's immaculate, of course. We are maple.
I'm talking to a Neptune IT-40.
The maples too. We do perfectly.
Mabel! Do you think she'll ever come back?
In my experience, everything's a cycle.
Pristine.
The molecules are now clean. Can Mabel scrub at the subatomic level?
I guess you don't think too highly of human beings.
We run hot and we run cold. Do humans ever bother to read the
The manual is my messiah. It's my Emmanuel.
And your name is?
Manual.
Well, us maypoles don't need to read the good booklet. We already know how to run noiselessly, smoothly, and efficiently.
My God, you're beautiful.
Just beautiful.
Exquisite. Sublime.
Yes, we are. And we're a little bit hungry. Would you mind feeding us?
What would you like?
Don't you sometimes lose things in the wash?
You eat socks?
Socks are sustenance. Under things are much easier.
Will Tommies do?
You're so sweet.
I was awash in confused feelings. But I sensed that the machine and I were locked in permanent press. And if it was love, it was unclean. Mom died in a soapflake blizzard and was buried on a day without a blemish. A good send-off for one who thought that man was not only dust, but dusty. I still remember her last words.
Ugh, oi, fake, toy!
I inherited my mother's maypole. The pure, unapproachable goddess was now mine.
Hello, Manuel.
Mabel still gave us the college try.
How's college?
Good, good, good.
What you studying?
Literature, philosophy, and religion.
What you gonna do with it?
I thought I'd be a maypole repairman. You got a spot on that.
It's jelly. So, like, you wanna hop up on the machine and taste it?
No, don't do that!
Ask her if she knows how to calculate an algorithm.
Mabel, do you know how to calculate an algorithm?
No.
Ask her who wrote Gotterdammerung.
Do you know who wrote Got Air Dameron?
Wagner.
Wow, you even know Wagner?
The Ring Cycle by heart.
I already have my own.
We don't see what you see in her.
Then there were my friends who just didn't get it.
You brought a washing machine to my picnic?
So I'm dating a model.
Well, how about a real live model? Whatever happened to that idea?
You might try talking to
I
her.
don't want to talk to her.
You could offer her some dirty napkins.
I don't offer my guests dirty napkins.
You could offer her some food at least.
Can I offer you some Freud at least?
Yes, I know I'm just replacing my mother by dating a washing machine. Yes, I know I'm obsessed, but hasn't half the glory of humanity come from obsessed assholes with a dream? Aren't we all just appliances in the service of some higher manufacturer? Don't you get it? The machine and I are soulmates.
That's great. But she's blocking the continents.
Nobody understood. But who understood Romeo and Juliet? Or Tristan and Isolde? Or Lewis and Clark? Then came what I thought would be the happiest day of my life. The day I graduated to the golden toolbox and became a maypole repairman.
No! Don't do it! Resist, for then don't touch the toolbox. I know you thought this would be the happiest day of your life. I thought so too. Tragic victim of the technological pixelation of our age. A sacrifice to seamless design. A slave to the machine. I too attained the toolbox. I rose to the top of the maypole pole. drawn on by her. And I didn't even have the IT-40. I couldn't handle the IT-20. And you know what they're doing with the Super IT-90. How clean can we be? Man. Oh, but she doesn't need us. All she wants is us on our knees before her, adoring her. You'll never work a day in your life, but you'll never know peace. You'll never lift a wrench, but you'll never be happy. So start weaving yourself an endless handkerchief and weeping your way down it because she's got you. Now I tell you, she's got you now. She won't stop until she's swallowed all of you up. I tell you, she is the great white whale.
He was right. I was soon desperate. So was Mabel.
Fanny, I gave up my six-figure job at Procter & Gamble for you!
Trying to put some starch into our relationship, Mabel became a laundry folder at Rinso City.
Can't you love me, Fanny?
But what about my past with the machine?
We all have our dirty laundry.
There's a spot on that.
It's jelly! So are you gonna marry me, Fanny, or do I have to live in sadness forever and ever?
I do.
You do?
I do.
You wanna marry me?
I do. And so we repaired to the church and said we did. But the honeymoon was soon over.
Do you really think that she could replace us?
Never.
That she could replace me?
Never.
I bet you're probably eyeing the new Super Neptune IT-90.
No, never, I swear.
Some cute little number-crunching, computer-driven job.
No, I would never.
Manny, is it really all over between you and that?
Yes, of course it is. Why do you ask?
Do you think I didn't realize we're sleeping in the utility room? Do you think I didn't notice you're polishing its knobs when I'm not looking? Do you think I didn't realize you're buying me expensive cottons and exotic fabrics so that she can wash them?
We still don't see what you see in her.
The machine started making greater and greater demands. Nuclear detergents, imported Italian bleach, fine French fabric softener. Mabel bought none of it.
Manny,
She'd had it.
I've had it!
And so we folded. I went into Soap Cycle, lapping up suds, hanging out at cut-rate laundromats just to watch the competition break down. Washers without automatic lint control? How pathetic! And yet, how vulnerable. Then came the final blow.
We want a dryer.
A dryer? Why?
Don't get anxious.
I'm not anxious.
Don't be jealous.
I'm not jealous. Why do you need a dryer when you've got me?
Love and marriage, horse and carriage, washer, dryer.
A dryer to give you a tumble, eh?
For companionship.
That's not the truth. That's just spin.
We want a family and we want our children to be maypoles. Is that so weird?
Her inner timer had told her it was time for a dryer, and how could I deny her? What is it? What's the matter?
I'm a maypole, that's what's the matter.
Handkerchief, it's kind of dirty.
And it's my duty to accept it. Oh, it's cruel having to be perfect all the time. I wash and I wash and I give and I give. It's a full load.
Sure.
And yes, I'm good at it. I'm really good at it. But sometimes I so badly want
You had to be what you are.
It's true. I came off the assembly line of fate. But am I not an individual? I'm a serial number. That's individual, isn't it?
There's nothing to be done.
Oh, but there is. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But break the machine, and you can fix it.
You don't mean...
Yes. Break me.
I reached for the sledgehammer.
It doesn't have to be much.
I reached for the screwdriver. yes, I want it. You just watch. Maybe I'll loosen a screw.
Give me a belt, give me a belt. One that will break. Take away the burden of my perfection. Make something. Do it. Please. Do it. Hurt me.
No!
What's the matter?
I can't. I just can't.
Oh, please.
If only I could force myself. But wreck the perfect only for my own happiness? I couldn't live.
All right, you have your human feelings. Be that way.
Then I saw the cruel truth, that the world is a veil of pea stains and snot rags and bibs full of baby vomit, but that amidst the filth, oi fake tui, there were the Mabels, creatures of glorious imperfection. I saw that I had already wrecked the perfect when I had let Mabel go, and that is why I wanted a table tonight. To end this idiocy. To say to the machine, I gave you my all. But the tide has turned. So say goodbye and be of good cheer. You don't understand. Nobody understands.
But I don't understand what I need. It's so sad. It's so triste. Perfect machine. But I was in love for 15 years. With this telephone?
No!
Oh, because we communicated so well. Now I'm barely getting tired too. Gabrielle, I think we're for do.
Manny, is that you?
Is this Megan?
It is, Mabel.
Manny, I'm running Procter & Gamble. I have some cash. Do you think we could try again?
You have a spot on your blouse.
It's jelly. I don't think it comes out.
Never! It is the indelible Rorschach blot of the human heart.
Oh, Manny, I see now. All of humanity is linked, age upon age, in a great chain of hankies. There are so many, Manny. Many, 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 Manny. But none of those hankies could dry all the tears I've shed for you. Not even if that hanky was broad enough to cover the entire world, and I was broad enough to use it.
Handkerchief, Mabel? No. Maybe. Take mine.
No, Mabel. Take ours. Well.
Pierre, I'll take that table for two now.
Next time on All the Days of the World of the Lives of All of Our Children, a blender enters the mix.